Hello and welcome back to the floor again. Welcome to my August wrap-up. I didn't read as much in August as I wanted to. It was a very busy month for me. I also haven't done any vlogging really. But let's get into what I did read. It did go off to a strong start. I started the month by reading Deathnote Volume 2, which I really enjoyed. I rated it 3 stars, so I guess I didn't really enjoy it, but it was an enjoyable experience. And I didn't like it as much as the first volume, but I liked it enough to continue on in the series, so that's something that's coming in the future. Then I read Mossflower by Jaques. This is the second book in the Redwall series, according to Goodreads. The list in the front of the book is different, so I'm not entirely sure what order you're supposed to read things in. But thinking about it, this order does make more sense, so maybe I'll start following this order from now on. But I did really enjoy it. I thought it was a lot of fun. I rated it 4 stars. I'm very excited to continue on in the series. Then I read a graphic novel because I wasn't feeling like I was being a very productive reader, and this took me way longer than it should have to finish. But I did read Volume 4, Godwatch of Wonder Woman by Rucka and everybody else. I enjoyed it. I rated it 3 stars, so it wasn't my favorite in the series. I like the art still, and I see like this is important for the plot, but I don't think it was the best, if that makes sense. But I did read it, so it was good. Then I read Muse of Nightmares, or I finished Muse of Nightmares because I've been reading it for like probably a month and a half. I, not surprisingly, didn't really enjoy it. I rated it 2 stars. Yeah, that sounds right, 2 stars. And I would have rather seen a reconciliation plotline than the plotline that we got. I thought that the characters that were added in were unnecessary, and I thought the book was boring. I guess I'll have to do a series review for that, don't I? Well, coming soon to a YouTube channel near you. Then I read The King of Attolia by Megan Walton-Turner, which I enjoyed much, much more. This was the first jar pick that I read for the month. It also took me a very long time to read. I rated it 4 stars, and I'm very excited to continue on in that series. Next, I read the next jar pick. Apparently the jar paper is gone from that one, so convenient. And that was The Druggist of Auschwitz by Deiter Schlesak. Translated by John Hargraves. It's called a documentary novel, which made me think that it was going to be more of a novel. It's not. It's a non-fiction book. It didn't really hold back. I found it very depressing, but I guess I'm glad I read it. It probably isn't something that I'm going to keep, but here we are. Next, I finished The Ink Exchange by Marr. I read this in 2 days. It was one of my jar picks, and I enjoyed it for what it was. I rated it 3 stars. I think it was a much better book than Wicked Lovely. I think that it played on morality a lot better and talked about things in a better way. Yeah, 3 stars. An okay book. And the last book that I finished in the month was Bloody Jack by L.A. Meyer. This was okay. I rated it 3 stars. It was one of the books I was being given for Christmas, so it was on high on my TBR, so I'm glad that I've gotten it done. I like the sailing aspect. I always find it a little bit weird when men write a coming of age story from a young girl's perspective. But yeah, it was good. I'll continue on in the series. I have the next 3 already, or sorry, next 2. I got 3 in a box set. So we'll see how the rest of the series goes, but like, it wasn't bad. It was good. So that's it. That's all I have. I read 7 books in a graphic novel, so not my best reading month. I actually think it's my second worst reading month. But you can't read 22 books every month. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope the lighting was okay because I'm still figuring out things in this room. But I'll see you next time. Hopefully I'll get back to posting more consistently.